As you can see, I'm technically not in the park right now, so I'm breaking my own rules, but what are you gonna do to me? Nothing. I was just wandering up and down the beach, and something about water that does something to me. It brings me back to a state of child. I get so enthusiastic, I wanna swim, I wanna play around in the water. When I swim nowadays, I don't even swim properly, I just flap about in the water for a long ass time. It's just so much fun. I feel like I bring out this sense of wonder, this sense of joy that I don't really experience a lot. And it's led me to rethink a lot of things when it comes to adulthood. And I feel like as you get into adulthood, you're told to shut down this this child side of you, and you have to lock in and do these adult things. You may not like it, but you have to do it type of attitude. And being on this holiday and just living life generally, you forget how important it is to just have childlike fun. I went to this inflatable thing yesterday and I had so much fun. I had so little energy though. I had a child fun with adult energy. I was out of it. I got brought to this place of just enjoyment, of pure joy. I feel that people don't get to that place anymore. Once you get to a certain stage in life, you just don't have fun. Not even childlike fun, you just don't have fun anymore because you told yourself these rules that you have to stick by. I think it's so important that you do have that childlike fun, because you get to a point where you don't even recognize yourself anymore and you reach a level of joy you thought it was lost in your life, but it's not. Engaging with your inner child is so important as well, because you solve so many problems that you feel like you've been struggling with, and you get over so many insecurities, the way how you portray yourself, the things that you see within yourself that you don't like. I remember when I was going through my self-healing journey and I was starting to hear about doing your inner child work. It will help you let go of a lot of past traumas. I didn't believe it at first, but then I started to try and channel into that voice, but I couldn't really do it. But the moments I realized I was doing it was when I was just having fun. There was no sense behind what I was doing except for the fact that I was in a state of play. And then the more I started to do that, the more I started to realize I could bridge a gap between my inner child and me. I started to talk to my inner child through a state of meditation. But I first had to establish that connection by just allowing myself to be that child again. Also, if you didn't have fun as a child, having fun as an adult is definitely a time to pick it up again. Don't feel like you have to shut yourself off from childlike feelings just because you're an adult. If you didn't have a good childhood and you feel like you can't relive those moments now that you're an adult, that's a whole lot of BS, and I hope you know that. Like, just going out and having fun is so important for your mental. Doing it now as an adult is even more important because it just shows your inner child that what you was obsessed with, what you liked, I'm now taking into adulthood. I've got time to invest in it properly because it's my activity now. So never stop having that childlike fun in your life. Never stop having that curiosity. Never stop just enjoying states of play, because it's honestly the best way to heal yourself. It's the best way just to enjoy life as well. I feel like as an adult, you become so analytical of everything. You have to break it down. Whereas children, man, they just go out there and have fun. They don't think about bills. They don't think about rent. But us, we have to do that. And obviously, I'm not saying don't do that. I'm just saying, just try and adapt some childlike wonder into your life, man. It's so important. Just have fun. Just have fun. Being able to talk to my inner child and being able to go back and solve those past traumas that I've held on to for so long, it really helped in my journey. I was able to let go of so much that I had just built up. And I wouldn't have been able to do it if I didn't have that communication with that inner child. So me as an adult looking back on it can solve those past traumas. But the deep feeling of it and letting go of the actual traumas wouldn't have happened if I didn't actually go back to my childlike self and let go of it. And now as an adult, I can hold my inner child's hand and be like, look, I'm here for you. I'm never gonna let anything harm you again. I'm here for you emotionally. Because I didn't have that as a child. I didn't really have that emotional guidance. And me as an adult that's emotionally aware, I can be there for my inner child and like, especially in times where I'm out having fun, I can just let my inner child just have that fun and let me express all that joy, but then also have my adult brain be there and be like, okay, cool. We have to get moving now. We have to move on, or we have to get back home because it's getting to a certain time. I'm there for myself in both ways. I don't know if you've been able to tell or not, but it's actually quite windy out here. I don't want to go on for much longer. Plus, I want to go swimming. I want to go eat. I'm just going to end it on, have you gotten in touch with your inner child? And if you have, please drop what you have learned. Please drop it in the comments to guide other people that haven't gotten in touch with their inner child yet. Give them a guide as well. Because I found my inner child through play, and then I started to communicate stronger through meditation. I would love to see how you lot get in touch with your inner child. Wow, I need some food. Love you guys, bye!